Oh, I just touched his butt.
Yeah, touch his butt. All right, guys, here we are, Monday tee-off time. A few friends.
Hey guys.
Jakey boy and Kieron, who have not done the Monday tee-off. We're doing this from Ribena, or Palmer Gold Coast. We've just had a mega match, if you want to say that. This playoff. So check that out the coming week. All right, Bribie. You were there.
Yep.
I was there.
I was not.
There was a guy named Richard there. So what are your thoughts? You play Bribie all the time?
Yeah, look, I like Bribie. I think Bribie's a great track, a great test.
Yeah.
If you're not in your game, you get punished hard.
Mate, that's a good call. What's your call? Scott's taking a vow of silence till he gets married. But either way, no, I'm a big fan of Bribie. It's a short little track, so it's not that long.
No.
In saying that, there is a couple of holes that are over 400 metres, which are pretty nasty.
All depends on the wind as well. If the wind gets up.
That's the biggest thing. You played the Kieron?
I have a couple of years ago now, so didn't mind it. When I was there, it was pretty sandy though, so the bunkers look like they've been redone in the video. So yeah, I'd like to get back there again, check it out again.
It's a good spot, and if you didn't see a cameo from Jake's grandfather, he was the funniest thing of the whole vlog. So
I must say, fellas, I saw great potential there.
especially from Steve.
No, seriously, the LPGA.
You talking to you, Softy?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, good on him. Same thoughts? Yeah, good stuff. He's loving it. So, no, Bribie was fantastic. Thanks for Braden Campbell for letting us out.
Top effort.
Yeah, very
He's done a great job there. I think he's fantastic.
Braden's been there maybe 2 years-ish as head pro. He's got his old man, his mum working for him.
Yeah.
And it's a family affair. It's good stuff. I mean,
Absolutely.
Braden's there maybe once a week, you know, in the shop, bit of teaching, that's it. He goes out, drifts, and is living the dream.
Kicks it, mate.
He's what? Kicking it?
Kicking it sideways.
Oh, that's what your old drifters say. Yeah, no. But no, good stuff, Kieron. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, questions. So last week we had a whole lot of questions, or last fortnight we had a whole lot of questions. We're going to get through a couple of them. Don't have a whole lot of battery left, but we'll get through what we can. And more questions post below, please.
Yeah.
Ask Jake something. He's been here. He's been here for a little bit. What do we got here? Matt Dumble. First question: how often should you replace your wedges, and what wedges would you recommend? Keep the good work going. Blah blah blah. Kieron.
I've had my wedges, current wedges now for about 6 years. I'm desperately
Have a look at this big fly. Sorry, mate. It was huge. It's going around old Silent Bob over here. How many? 6?
Like 6 years. Desperately in need because the grooves are pretty worn.
You never know. I might give you my SM6s.
Well,
do you want them? I'll take them
awesome.
back off Jace. I just said, here you go, Jace, you're going to have them. And he's gone, oh, thanks. And then, all right, there's an Indian giver right there, Jake.
Look, I think wedges...
So Jake practices more than the rest of us.
Yeah.
His wedges look foul.
Well, I burn them out for about 3 months.
Okay.
Every 3 months I go through a set of wedges. I just check my grooves. You know, you just look at your grooves, you can recut them, but yeah, at the end of the day, new set of wedges.
The recutting does almost nothing.
Yeah, what I recommend...
Never going to be as good as new grooves.
No. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. As for a recommendation, you got to go get your bounce right. That's more important than anything. Get your lofts, get your bounce right, and then work out if you want forged or cast. If you got those sort of right, then you can't go wrong. Callaway.
and
MD3.
And when you're talking forges, there's literally only Mizuno is forged at the moment. These guys are bringing out an MD3 forge. That's another forge. Everyone else is basically cast, and that sometimes makes the grooves last longer.
Yeah.
Yep, correct. Recommendations, like Jake said. It's the only thing I'll totally agree with Jake. Ever.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, he's bloody good. Dave Bucks, he asked a lot of questions, I like it, but let's going to talk Dean pickup.
Okay.
All right, Dean. Also would like, geez, I'm somewhere else. There's so many of them, it's not funny. Also, would you like what strategies to use in your head rather than getting frustrated? So yeah, what sort of strategies do we use to not get frustrated?
Well, I can say something like this because I do a lot of mental work.
You do?
I use Focus Band.
Okay, talk about that.
So Focus Band talks about getting into the right state of mind, your mushing state, which is it's like being relaxed, as calm as possible.
Yes.
So I think your breathing as well. You know, if you can control your breathing, providing oxygen to your brain, you're going to stay calmer. It's all about reacting to the negatives. So, you know, I'm still not the best at it, but you can become really good. Look at Jason Day; he does really well at focus band. You look at his pre-shot routine. You know, that's to me that's spot on.
I tend to agree. Pre-shot routine gets you in some sort of focus. Do the same thing every time. Do it at the same timing. It's not just doing the same thing. It's doing it at the same time, doing the same thing. And then when stuff does go wrong, accept it.
Yeah. To me, that's the number one. If you're having a bad round and you hit a bad shot, you can't re-hit it. It's as simple as that. So it's just hit it. It's a bad shot. Focus on how you're going to get the next one out.
Do what you can before the shot, not after it.
Exactly. You can't do anything once the ball's off the club.
Yeah, like what they said. Cool. Thanks, Dean. That's a good one. There is a little bit more to that, but talking about James seems to be a bit crazy when it comes to not hitting a good shot. But again, it's not a bad thing to be annoyed that you've hit a bad shot. Just don't let it lead to another bad shot.
Yes.
Cool. Last question. Decent little question. Lanky Schnitzel. He's a cool dude.
Lanky Schnitzel.
Lanky Schnitzel. Yeah, don't worry about it, Jake.
No idea.
Hey guys, what's your stance on human microchipping and the elimination of physical currency?
I think.
Sorry, what?
Cashless society is inevitable. Is my theory.
Yeah.
It's
going to happen.
How many people actually have? You know, if you have $1 million in the bank, if you go into the bank, they're not going to be able to give you $1 million straight up.
Fair call.
So, cashless is the way of the future to me.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, who carries cash nowadays? I think I've got a $5 note that I've had in my wallet now for about 3 weeks because it's a new one and I don't want to use it.
Don't want to use
I don't
it
want
up.
to spend it. So.
Do you agree, Jake?
I agree. Yeah, no, 100%. Because if everyone these days walking around with chips and just tap, you know, the days of leaving your notes under your bed. And,
we saw this guy use his phone before. Beep, beep. It was done. What do I think? I agree. What about the microchipping?
I'm not smart enough to have an opinion on that.
Same here, not really.
I don't know.
Scott?
I am not for that
Whoa.
at all.
Hey!
Not at all.
Yeah.
For what?
Like, well,
Anything.
it's one thing to be tracked on your phone and stuff, but to
But
have...
you're beeping stuff, mate, with your phone.
Yeah, but that is something you can get rid of if you don't need it.
Oh, you're talking microchipping.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Cashless. Yeah, I'm for it. It's a convenience for me, but human microchipping, no.
1984 all over again.
Way, yeah, not happening.
Big Brother's watching.
That is, just
Check it out.
So, I suppose as soon as you bring in something like that, someone loses their ability to think for themselves.
But there's plagiarism as well. Like, it's like the whole CD thing. Like, you can copy, like, take someone else's chip out of their arm. Say if they use that chip for cashless transactions, for instance.
Yeah.
So I top you.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh,
You'd struggle, mate.
He's got $20 in his bank account. I'll pinch that and I'll just have his chip put under mine.
Isn't there a movie that called Time Out?
Oh,
was that
Justin Timberlake?
Justin Timberlake?
That's an interesting
that
one.
In Time? It's In Time, isn't it? In Time.
I like that movie, actually. It was a pretty cool concept.
Yeah, and Justin's good. I like Justin.
Yeah. But
Cool.
yeah, no, definitely Blanky, no.
Thanks, Scott.
I'd have a better answer, but I'm just so...
He's loving it.
He hasn't enough protein.
So coming,
Or calcium.
we have Palmer Gold Coast. This is where we are. We've just played. It's
gonna
been
be
a long
huge.
one. Scott's done.
I'm done.
He needs some lentils. He needs to move on and get away from golf for a second. But it's a fantastic course. There's a clubhouse in the background. It's a great spot. Check that out. Check out some equipment vlogs. We've got the M1, the new M1 stuff coming.
Yes.
So see that.
Yeah.
We've also got some. What else we got? We got heaps of stuff.
Yeah.
What stuff did we do the other night? We did some. good
Yeah,
stuff
doing some putting challenges without a putter.
Yep.
And not a wedge either. So that was a bit of fun. But that'll come out on my channel. So
Yep.
a bit of shameless self-promotion right there.
Nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, that was a bit of fun with a couple of viewers that came down. So
Yeah. And look, guys, Merry Christmas.
yes,
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
This is literally Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
it is.
Hope you've got your presents you've wanted.
Yeah, you're sitting in front of the TV watching the cricket with a belly full of piss and a belly full of food.
Yeah. I think number one, especially over here in Australia, reason for people going to emergency on Christmas Day is alcohol related, and then
Testing 9-volt batteries on their tongues.
and then too much consumption of food, so lower abdominal aches.
Wow.
There you go. hopefully enjoyed your low abdominal ache.
I hope it's a good one.
As we did.
I hope it's a nice bowel movement.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly.
Hey,
right.
you scoff, but it's something natural. We
It's
all
gotta
do
come
it.
out. Good stuff.
Everybody poops.
Everybody
poops.
All right, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for Kieron and Jake for coming.
Thanks so much.
Subscribe to this guy on his channel.
Please do.
Scott Hausler.
I'm not desperate or nothing,
No.
but please do.
And subscribe to us down there. So, guys, see you next time.
See you, boys.
Enjoy everything. We'll see you later. Later? Later.
Later.
Later?
Later.